Grade 12 American System, Formal Email, Friday, June the 5th, 2020. Good morning, Grade 12. How are you today? Hope you're all doing well. Today's objective is that students are able to develop a formal email. But before, let's review some basic points about this type of email. What is a formal email? A formal email is typically sent to someone you don't know well or to someone who's in authority. Examples of someone you might send a formal email to are your professor, a public official, or even a company you're doing business with. Important tips that are used to organize a formal email. Write a meaningful subject line. Keep the message focused. Avoid attachments. Identify yourself clearly. Be kind, don't flame. Proofread. Don't assume privacy. Distinguish between formal and informal situations. Respond promptly. And show respect and restraint. In order to organize a formal email, you have to follow the given steps. Step 1. Subject line. The subject line is what the reader sees in his inbox. For example, required student meeting, December the 5th, 9:30 a.m. Number 2. Salutation. The salutation directly addresses the person you're sending the email to. For example, dear Professor, dear Mr. or Mrs., to whom it may concern. Step 3. Introduction. The opening of a formal email often requires the sender to introduce himself. For example, my name is Jordan Smith. I am the professor of statistics for XY University. Step 4. Body. The body of a formal email typically elaborates on the purpose of the email. It's important to write clearly and concisely in a formal email. You should use proper grammar and complete sentences. Step 5. The closing and signature. How you end a formal email is equally important. Since the email closing is the last thing your recipient looks at, your email closing can leave a lasting impression. For example, sincerely, Jordan Smith, Professor of Statistics, XY College, the email address, and at the end, the phone number. Assessment. Read the given prompt, then use the given tips and elements to write an email to your boss explaining the future of the project he's going to take up and suggesting to stop this as soon as possible. If you have any question, don't hesitate to contact me. And note that your homework submission must be on Tuesday, June 9, 2020. Thank you for your hard work.